See this? See this? This is a mean fish. Why? Because I'm reviewing Meantime Lager by Meantime Brewery, presumably. Yeah. Okay. So you've got to drink this like that. You don't have to really. So yeah, Meantime Lager. So I'm continuing the craft ale, little sort of vein. I really enjoyed some of the craft lagers I've had. I had a Brewdog one which was lovely. The Boston one was, ugh, I don't really know why that was. I've had that loads of times before and it was horrible this time. I don't know why. And I'm going for this one. It looks lovely. I mean, I love the artwork on it. It looks really nice. I love that yellow. I love the cap. The bottle cap there looks fantastic. Meantime, yeah. So here we go. I don't know what else. I think I'm just going to get straight on with it. I think I babble too much. I go on too much. So let's get straight to it. I've had a few beers by Meantime before. They actually brewed for Marks and Spencer's. They had a Christmas beer. Meantime, it was like a winter porter, if I remember rightly. Really spicy, beautiful. So yeah, Marks and Spencer's have some cracking beers, by the way. They're not cheap. They won't go in my bargain category, unfortunately. But yeah, there we go. I've got my lovely cap. I'll keep that. It's definitely going in the collection. I've not seen that one before. Yeah, lovely sort of subtle, delicate sort of fruity notes on there. Slightly floral, slightly sweet. Sort of subtle melony, lemony sort of notes coming off it. Smells nice. A bit earthy. Maybe there's some British hops in this. I don't know. So let's pour the whole thing in. I'm going the whole shebang. It's going all in there. Quite carbonated, as you would expect from a lager anyway. Not really got any head at all, but I'm not bothered. You know, the head's dissipated naturally straight away, which is good. I'm pretty sure it's not conditioned, this. If it is, I've thrown the whole thing in there anyway. I don't really care. I'll move this out of the way. I feel like I'm sort of nursing my keyboard. Yeah, it smells lagery. It smells lagery. You're getting like you can smell the carbonation off it. So you've got like a bit of a carbonation smell, like when you open fizzy water. Not a lot going on. Very subtle notes, very little delicate notes, like what I got off the initial smoke from the bottle. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit of maltiness coming from there, and slightly fruity, delicate melony, lemon notes from it maybe. Yeah, delicate little citrusy notes. Okay, I'm going in. Cheers. Cheers, Meantime. Nice. You can tell it's a lager that's brewed with really fresh ingredients. It's not sort of bowled me socks off. I've not drunk it and gone, whoa, like the Adnams beer. Their dry up lager was divine. It's not as tasteful as that. It's steady Eddie. It doesn't taste nasty. It doesn't taste like dry cardboard like a lot of lagers taste like. It's not got that horrible sort of yeah, funny taste is the best way to describe it. Damp taste almost. Yeah, it smells like there's a little bit of an earthy note in there. There's like maybe an earthy hop. There's slight biscuity and bready notes in there. Now, this came in at £1.50. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, it's a £3.30. That's not really a bargain, is it? £1.50. But as far as these sort of craft beers are concerned, I mean, they sell any price from £1.70 to £2 a bottle. So yeah, it is a bargain to a certain extent, I suppose. And you know, I've got to give these craft beers a go, and while they're at this price. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's anything special. I'll be honest with you. I don't think there's anything special there. I think the steam lager that I had by Robinson's at 89p a bottle, and that weren't on offer, was nicer than this. I think this is very ordinary. I think it's nice. I don't think it's anything special. I'm going to give it a little bit of a swish, see if I can open her up a little bit. I feel like there's some flavours in there, but they've not reached me yet. Yeah, open up a little bit. Yeah, it is like a slightly citrusy note that you're getting from it, but a nice sort of like little bready biscuity note on there as well, which makes it very moorish, which you'd expect from a lager, and it's what you'd want on a nice hot day. I feel like the other craft lagers have got something else to offer though. There's another fruit in there, or there's a little bit of another malty note in there, whereas this to me just tastes like a really fresh, nice, good lager. You know, it's better than the supermarket lagers, but that's because it tastes more. There's more purity to it. As far as the flavour is concerned, it's pretty average. Yeah, there's not a lot to this. Would I pay $1.50 for it? No, I wouldn't pay that for it, unfortunately. I'd pay £1 a bottle for it, maybe. But there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying don't go out and buy it. I'm not saying don't go out and try it. I think it's very average. I do honestly think it's very, very average. Slightly disappointed. I was looking forward to this with a lovely label on it, and I've had some lovely meantime beers before, but I think this is just generic, really. It's quite carbonated. Lots of fizzy bottles. Lots of fizzy bubbles in there. Yeah, I'll read you a little bit about it before I rate her. It says here, meantime London. The countryside surrounding London provides the world's finest brewing ingredients. I didn't know that. Kentish hops and East Anglian maltings barley. At meantime state-of-the-art microbrewery, we combine the two to produce the definitive London lager. If that's the definitive London lager, it's a little bit disappointing, I think. I think it's okay. I think it's alright. But that's it. £1.50 a bottle. It's 4.5%, so it's your typical session sort of percentage there. Where am I going to rate this one? 6 out of 10. Guess a 6 out of 10 for me. I don't think it's particularly good for value. I don't think it's particularly good bargain. I don't think that's doing much more than a lot of normal breweries are doing. So let's forget the craft thing for a minute. Let's just think, well, let's just brew a good lager and sell it for a normal price, you know, in my book. And there we go. Till next time. Cheers. And I'll see you around.